Hello, my name's Philip Smith. I'm the Cereal Seed Manager for Carfields in Ashburton. Today I want to talk to you about the 2019 harvest we've just had and what the high points and low points. 2019 was a completely different run on 2018. But during the 2018 period, the summer was extremely hot and this affected grain fill and the quality of the seed was quite poor. This year in 2019, during November, December, we had rainfalls of extreme levels we've never had before, creating issues which has caused fusariums which we've never seen before. The disease levels on the leaf were well controlled with a good program and good management we have in place. But with the rainfall during this flowering period, unless we had a big umbrella, we've been telling our growers, the seed was extremely affected with this fusarium levels, which created small seed and light seed. No matter what we do with agronomy, we cannot control weather. So the weather is our king, and we found that the quality cannot be, will not be improved by either variety or the fungicide programs we put in place. So long term short is that no matter what variety we had, Huey, our Lord, has the most control over what happens. So, but what we have had though is some consistent varieties, which is probably the most thing to look at over the 2 years we've had, which have been so diverse. So for our portfolios, our mainstays is Oakley, which currently holds the world record. It's a long season wheat, and although it does produce very high yields, it is a long season, so it flowers over a longer period, hence getting the rain during that wet period. It was quite affected and the results weren't what we normally have. Our other main variety is a variety called Gator, which is a son of Oakley. Same story, bit shorter growing season, not as long as Oakley, but is more prone to fusariums because it's flowering over a long period, nothing to do with it being the variety being good or bad. And during this, with this fusarium being forcing, it again causes light and smaller seed. So I think most farmers will find that 2019, once they actually start moving their grain after selling it, the tonnes will not be there. They may have a 200 tonne silo and they will not getting 200 tonne out of it just purely due to grain weights. Having said that, looking forward, the most exciting thing I think is that markets are changing from focus on maybe feed type wheats to milling varieties. The mills are now looking for a larger slice of the market in New Zealand, and so that is creating an industry where in the past we've been focusing on high yielding feed wheats for animals. Now the mills are looking for some wheats. So in our portfolio we have two new varieties coming along, CK121, which is a feed, and CK69, a milling wheat, both performing extremely well, both in the CPT programs and performing well above average. The CK69, especially in the feed wheat department, it is a milling wheat which is giving us feed wheat yields which was never really had before. So it's quite an exciting process, and there'll be some limited seed available for the 2019-20 harvest, and if it performs as well as it had in this year, which is an extremely trying year, we are very confident that it will create a large market demand. And in the feed markets, 121 we think is going to have a huge market with advantage with its flexibility in planting and high yields. Any for more information required, please contact Carfields. Thank you.